Hello friends of YouTube, I'm Lorien and I'm bringing you a tarot card reading forecast from Aries in the month of May 2015. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a tarot reader, eclectic witch, crystal healer, astrologer, and I teach meditation on the side too. This is actually my first batch of monthly tarot readings, so I'm really excited to bring in this reading for May and for the lovely sign of Aries. I've already done the earth and water signs, so now I'll be doing the fire signs. I do apologise that it's just me talking to you and there not being any video, but I am getting a video camera soon, and for now it will be me, the images of the cards that I'll shuffle in a moment, and place them out so you can see them in a picture. With this reading, I look ahead to the energies that are surrounding your sign and anything which may kick in with influences around this time as well. So it is a general reading. The energies I pick up from the card might not speak to everybody at this point. You know, some of you might be on a different frequency or vibration. You might not think that the messages apply to you. That's fine. Energies do change all the time, so you might find something in this reading another time and come back to it and possibly even think that it made sense. But if I feel it's harboured more to romance or career, I will pick up in the messages that any guides give me and tune into anything which may be quite a big theme really for you. And if you'd like a custom personal reading with me, I would love to read for you, maybe get a more unique insight into your own energies. Please do check out the ways to contact me below. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's in store for Aries. Okay, so I've shuffled the cards and placed them down. In the top four cards we have a card which represents the energies of about 1 week of the month, and down below we have the overall theme card for the month. So while the first card here, Aries, may look like a bit worrying to you, to me this represents having your foundation shifted or rocked in some way. They're not as stable as you thought, so you may have to restructure things a bit and prepare a bit better for your future. I think it's a lot better anyway to have this done now than find out a few weeks into the project or even a relationship that it's not going to work out. So this feels overall almost like a little nudge from those around you to get aware of what is and is not working. It's not just a case of glossing over something which you may already know deep down is causing some trouble for the future for you. Whatever this is, it's a time to perhaps slow down and re-examine it. If it's coming across as more of an emotional investment you've placed in general, perhaps a partnership, relationship or friendship that seems to be on the rocks at some stage, I do feel that it applies to a lot of areas here, but something at least around that type of situation doesn't feel like all it's appeared to be in the first place. Nothing is completely lost about it though. The reason I say that is because of the lovely Ace of Cups which comes up next. So in the second week I feel like the effort you put into restarting or gathering things to begin again on this new path really pays off, and it seems like you renew an understanding when it comes to what's ahead of you in regards to emotional well-being, making sure that things are going right for you. So kind of not necessarily paving over the cracks in the foundations, but really making sure that they build a lot smoother and they start off in a better place. There's a balance here and a sense of healing, brushing off the dust from this little fall down to move onwards and keep your head high. In many ways it's like you're renewed and your energy should begin to spike again. So there will be reason to feel optimistic, because looking even further there's a chance for you to really expand with creative energy, and I feel this is more on personal projects. Probably restore some time and attention on the things that need it as well. So this could be the picture that you started and never finished, the book that you've abandoned for a while, maybe even a contract or a job, family, friends, people that you've not really spoken to in some time. It feels like you may have a renewed sense of what you can do or what you need to do in order to make yourself feel a bit better. And if you do, you will be rewarded in the form of the King of Wands. Because of the way the throne is designed, I always refer to him as the Aries card, as the main sign for him. So it looks like you're going to have the opportunity to really grow into the qualities or utilise the qualities of your own sign in a big way. So generally, or at least to me, his connotations are that of being wise, open, positive, adventurous. Embrace your masculine energy, because even the women take control a bit more than usual perhaps this week. As with all court cards, you know, the king can indicate a literal person, but I feel this is more along the lines of having an abundance of energy, which you may be inclined to use in a positive direction. So in general, for that card, I feel like you need to examine just how feisty you're being, what you can and cannot control, the amount of effort you're putting into some things. You can really get this rolling now. So the spark has been lit and now you're really flourishing, to be honest. Because the direction you choose, if you do put a lot of energy and resource into doing it, will also come to your benefit in the form of the Knight of Swords. So normally if you're waiting for news from somebody or something, you are likely to enjoy or even really love what you hear. The Knight of Swords can point to lots of activity, travel, being out and about, getting things accomplished. You're likely to not want to stay around and wait. I feel like you will not have the patience to do that. You don't want to sit and expect things to come to you. Go after your heart's desire. That's typical of an Aries too. Your independent streak is most likely to be really at high point in this time, and the project you restarted or began anew will really be coming to a good place. You can harness your energies for anything you want. I'm not seeing many blocks apart from that particular first week where it's a bit iffy, could be a bit shaky with regards to what's happening around you. But as you can see, it's probably necessary overall, because the underlying theme is new beginnings, moving towards something better. You may even start to feel more comfortable in your environment. And this signals that you're likely to enjoy a new beginning on several levels. It's a very positive connotation here. The appearance of this card for me is usually the sign of a turn for the better. This is fortune, this is wealth, this is also material items. It can be gifts, it can be money, inheritance, just something starting very on a good foot, basically. And it can also be to do with banks and property and that sort of thing. So even if you have a house project, that could be, I think there's a lot of you who are having a house project at this time. If you do start it, have faith that it's going to work out. Have a look and see. The only thing I'd say is to look out for the Mercury retrograde on the 18th of May, because this could come along to delay things. It's not always a bad thing. Other people's bad experiences with Mercury could actually work in your favour. For instance, official correspondences or getting things mixed up on their side could leave you being on the better receiving end. It's just a slight warning to keep a lookout for that and the possible scales that may tip in or out of your favour. But on the whole, though, it's a very strong month for you Aries people. You're going to have a wobble, yes, but quickly recover. I feel like there's a spring in your step and a renewed fire as well. So this is almost a renewal all around. And I would love to know exactly what goes on for you. I am encouraging people to come back with their experiences if it rings true for them. And if you'd like a more personal, in-depth look at what's in store, please do look at the ways to contact me for a one-to-one reading below. I would love to hear from you. I always love to hear comments and nice little messages even. So if you do want to work with me on seeing exactly what's coming up for you ahead, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. But in the meantime, my lovely Aries people, and until next month, take care and the best of luck.